Are you Cassandra of House Ayad?
I am.
I am Xanthi, Magistrate of Pitana. I have a noble task befitting someone of your high station. My son is to start his military training at the Agoyi. My husband is away at war, and I have official business to attend to. Can you escort him for me?
I can escort your son to the camp, Master.
Good. He'll learn how to be a man like his father and brother, or he'll die trying.
It will be my honor to take him to begin his education as a Spartan.
You are an agent of Zeus.
I don't pretend to know the thoughts of the gods, but I'm happy to guide your son.
My youngest is a dreamer. His head is filled with boyhood stories. He must learn how to serve his nation first, and then his family.
It's not an easy path.
He will find glory as a true Spartan soldier, or die bravely in the attempt. There is no greater way to honor Sparta. You'll find the Agogi camp southwest of here, near the foothills of the mountains. Makarios, come here.
Hello, I'm Cassandra.
I am honored to meet you, Eagle Bearer. I can't wait to learn to fight like my brother Theoros, and to hear all your stories of deadly monsters and glorious adventures. This way, Cassandra. The Argogi is up in the mountains, so we get in closer to Olympus. What's it like being a mercenary?
I do what I must to get by.
My brother said the same thing about being a man in Sparta. We learn to fight, to die for our family and our country. I can't wait.
You love your home, eh?
I do. We are strong and we are free. And any man will happily give his life for his city, his fellow soldiers, and his children.
So how many children do you have?
Oh, no, none. But when I'm older, I'm going to marry Athena, and we'll have the strongest sons.
Well then.
Do you know why a Spartan soldier can lose his helmet or spear without worry? But if he loses his shield, he is punished beyond all measure.
Tell me.
It is because a soldier needs his helmet and spear to defend only himself. But his shield is dearly important for the safety of his brothers and the whole battle line.
What of your brother?
Theoros? He's the best. He's amazing to watch in the games. He's fast and strong, and he can throw the javelin and discus farther than anyone.
Oh, yes?
I'm faster than anyone my age, but Theoros is like Heracles himself.
He sounds like a god made flesh.
He's my hero. He even sings like Orpheus. Do you want to hear me sing? Though mother says I sing like a catfish.
No, that's okay. I'll be glad to meet him.
Δέστε τους πόδας σας. Άπαντες πόδες όπως ενός ορίου. Διαταγήν.
Επανελεύσετε εις παινίαν και πίνην.
Kere, I bring you a new charge, trainer.
Makarios, son of Serios.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to see my brother.
Quiet, boy. No questions. You'll focus on your own lessons and duties, and speak when spoken to.
Yes, sir.
You'll taste dirt and blood here. I'll force you to eat 1,000 bitter lessons to harden you into the bronze shield your city needs.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mistios, you look like you've been in a few scrapes.
A scrape or two. 100. I like to think I've given as good as I've gotten.
Ha! Spoken like a true warrior. What say we give these summer youths a spectacle? Show them a clash of titans.
I'm no child for you to loom over. Feel no shame when you ask for mercy, old man.
the battle. You fought like Atalanta.
You do fight with the strength of the gods. Now that we know you can fight, I have a serious matter to discuss.
Oh?
2 of my older students have gone missing. And I need someone I can trust to find them.
They should know enough to take care of themselves.
Yes. But the world is full of unexpected dangers, and I cannot leave my charges to investigate properly.
I can look for them. Tell me what I need to know. What were their last orders?
I had sent them to a lookout camp, where they were to survive on their own for a few days. It is up to them to treat it seriously. But when I went to check on them, there was no sign.
What dangers did you expect them to face?
The students learned to watch for wolves and bears, but I saw no spoor.
Perhaps a different sort of beast.
2 students who are missing are called Akamas and Theoros.
Theoros? Makarios' brother?
The same. I fear I have failed the magistrate.
I'll look at the campsite and see what I can find.
Ότι είναι οθογενής στρατιώτης. Ο πατήρ μου είναι Ήρος. Τέχνηκε εν το πολέμου.
A burned patch. Someone dropped a torch in surprise. A lost shield. That is a bad omen. Signs of battle. A body. He doesn't look much like Makarios or Xanthi. Must be the other boy. A trail. Someone ran towards the mountain heights. Could be Theoros. Found him.
Ach ja. Siamo lekkie do jaskini.
This area will be well defended.
You die here! Help me before these murderers butcher me! Oh, thank you. I had almost given up. My gratitude, warrior. I was certain I would not see another day.
What's your name?
Theoros.
Trainer Patroclus will want to know what happened to you and your companion.
My aides mate, Akamas, was killed by these dogs when we saw them sneaking about in the night.
And what happened to you?
I fell in combat, and they dragged me here.
I saw the battlefield. You ran as soon as your companion fell. A Spartan never drops his shield.
Curse you! Yes, I don't want to be a soldier. I never wanted to. All I wanted was a small boat, a small life, to fish and live in peace.
A fisherman? I came all this way for a coward?
So what? I didn't ask for this. It was forced upon me. A boy in Spartak has no other choice.
Your mother and Makarios will be disgusted by you.
At least I'll be alive to pray for them and love them from afar. Thank you for my life, Mistios, but tell them I'm not coming back.
do you have to share with me, Misthios?
Magistrate Xanthi, I have black news for you. Your older son is lost.
Dead?
In the face of danger, Theoros abandoned his shield and fled his duty.
This is hard news. A blow upon my heart. I do not thank you for your words, but they needed to be heard.
Makarios has started his training at the Agoyi. And who knows? Maybe one day, Theoros...
I have but one son now, Misthios. To other matters. There are several in the region who could benefit from your presence, Eaglebearer. Help them, inspire them, and I'll reward you.
Give me their names.
The farm owner, Laniki, as well as several of the town's important women, Zita, Zamia, and Zefxo.
Who is this farm owner?
Laniki runs the farm for her family. Recently, it has been underperforming. She blames the gods and believes the land is cursed. But I wonder if she's too quick to punish her ilotes.
What does Zita need?
Her daughter, Zoferas, is as wild and headstrong as an untamed filly. Zita constantly prays for guidance, but I suspect Zoferas needs a more grounded hand to direct her.
What should I know about Tamir?
She has two precocious children who rule the roost in the Agora. They reduce their tutors to tears and stir up the other age mates. She is hoping you can instill some respect in them.
What can you tell me about Zefxo?
Her husband is off training for war, and she specifically requested an audience with you for help with something quite personal.
I'll find them and see what they want of me.
May the Dioscuri watch over your path.
友達と楽園かいな。Nevím, jestli to mám udělat, nebo až potom. Když tak potom. A uděláme ten konec, kašlem na to. Uvidíme, co to je, tak nás čeká ještě dalečečko. Tak, to jsem to ztratil. Jsem slepej asi, nebo... No, tady je to. Mohli to udělat žlutější. 35칸. Maybe this way? Baka...
I should be careful.
Tak. Sláva ujaví tu.
Behold, I've kept myself alive.
It was the one job I gave you, Sir Pepys. I knew you could handle it.
I would have attempted it even if you hadn't told me to.
It's not as easy as it seems, staying alive. There's not many of us left.
Then let's pay tribute to them. Though they aren't here now, they were here once. Come with me. My opinion on death is a nebulous one because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain.
Daj maksimální rychlost.
Think wisely, although no one can truly know anything. Think wisely, although no one can truly know anything.
Phoebe. She never got to be a little girl. I talked to her like she was already grown up.
Which you did out of respect for her. Question your choices, Cassandra, but never doubt them.
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
There are countless others here in Elysium. The blessed have earned that eternal happiness. One of them is our great Pericles.
Athens owes him a debt for all he's done.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens for nothing. A man of many contributions, but also a private man.
If only he had shared his burden.
We only knew him as he presented himself to be, but who's to say that wasn't his true self?
This war has taken so many. Even Brasidas fell.
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield.
I could have helped him more. He was on my side.
Your survival avenges him.
Okay.
He will be honored as a
There.
hero.
People will remember how we brought down Cleon.
There.
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's hard to recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way,
Ну там
legend
таким
says
ездят,
he's
там орехи,
debtorous for
Тебе?
what he has done,
Тебе?
and be
Орехов?
certain our friends wait
Россия,
for us
чипси.
tonight.
I drink to that.
Who am I to say no?
Если там здесь придал орехи.
Я видел. Это факт.
Дождались мы Ассасина Odyssey. Będzie takový dlouhý konec, takový dokončovaný.
Well, this has supplied me with plenty of new material for my next play. Remember how Cassandra took the monger to task for all of Corinth to see. That would suit a drama.
There's been no love scene yet. Let me provide that inspiration now.
You want romance? I hear she pursued a pirate queen.
Xenia, do tell.
My lips are sealed.
Beauty is short-lived. You may as well use it, Alcibiades.
And to that, I raise my drink.
To us, who have persisted through everything, and to those who wanted to persist.
A tribute as good as your singing.
And to the
Последний
gods.
может
Mhm. Nic nebude.
Now, dear teacher, I think you
Ale za
should
první
whisk me
cinču,
away
jak
for
jako.
our private lesson.
Mhm. Za poslední, tak si to
I haven't had enough wine for that.
vychutnej.
Then someone fill his cup.
Układy dokończymy.
Дима, если человек себе уделал, взорвал.
Potrzebuję wymiany to tkać? Jak to, że nie mówił?
Видел? Не видел. Взрыв уделал. Легнул нас на ту бомбу.
Kdo?
Человек.
Ukaż.
Он лежит, видишь? Делайся. Видел? То полициянты уж пришли, а он не хочет жить.
Mhm. Posyłką padli ośmiu spytać. Počkej, jak se vymění tvůj odkaz. Tak to nevím proč. To nemůžu hrát. Můj odkaz. Tak to dělá háda proč. Odkaz? Já nevím. Jaký čudné. Říkám, ten Assassin, ten je celý divný. Jaký odkaz, no? Proč muselo ty ryby tak divný? No, nechápu. No. Říkám, zlatý originál. Tak, co mi nabízíš? Nic novýho? To pora vstavil? Nikdy nemá co nabízet. Tak, to je dobrý ten. Poslední odkaz. To jako musím dokončit i úkoly, že jsou... Nebo... Jaký je poslední odkaz? Nevím, poslední úkoly to bylo. No bo musím napřed dokončit tady taky. Máme se podívat někam jinam. Mám pocit, že ty hry dají někde psychiatry, nebo já nevím proč. Co vlastně sledujete, to už je po skončený hry. To už teď bývají taky vedlejší úkoly.
Oh, Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the virtue of obedience. Eagle bearer, you bless this temple with your presence. Athenias, I'm having a little problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zoferas.
Could you please educate my daughter to behave as a Spartan woman should?
If both you and Zoferas agree, I'll train your daughter to be a fine Spartan. Beginning with her physical strength, of course. It's the only way she can keep your household safe and prosperous. The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Cassandra.
I suppose if the eagle bearer says it. All right. Train my daughter as you see fit.
Let's begin your training with running. Try to keep up. But Spartans never run. Only cowards do. Why should I train in running?
Strong legs mean you'll thrust your spear with more force.
And yours do seem very strong. Let's race through the theater to the entrance of the Dromos. Last one there's a wounded goat. Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses. But not like they do in athletic games. We'll make our own course.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have Elotes for that.
Horses are beasts of muscle and power. You'll never understand until you hold one between your thighs.
Well, when you put it that way, ride on.
Let's race to the bridge south of Sparta. Ready? Go! That's how you master a beast.
That was more speed than mastery.
How are my lessons so far, Zoferes?
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
The secret is, by teaching a skill to someone else, you're also improving your own technique. That's the only way you'll both reach peak performance.
You'll have to show me your technique.
Do you have a suggestion for our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Icaros? Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
If you have that kind of talent, just call me Pandora. Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Cassandra.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
You answer my questions with such passion and authority. You like being in charge, don't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we could continue with some more intensive training, Cassandra. If you've got some energy left.
Well then, let's begin our advanced lessons.
Thanks, Cassandra. You inspired me to train harder.
Hop, hop.
Ella.
You wouldn't happen to be the eagle bearer, would you?
Me? Yes, I am.
Words do you know, Justice? Your hair must have been woven by Athena. Your body is like a sculpture made by the masters. And your arms look so strong. Strong enough to...
Strong enough to...
Strong enough to carry this basket to my husband, Kalibos.
Oh, right. The magistrate mentioned you. It'll be easy to carry.
Thank you so much. Let me know if you need anything.
Where might I find Kalibos?
He's an important general. His unit is stationed in the northeast near the fort of Presari, down by the beach.
What's in the basket?
What any man would need on the eve of battle to win the respect of the gods. Please, Eagle Bearer. It would give him an edge over his enemies.
I'll help with your delivery. Oh, this is heavy. What's in here? Bricks?
Amnestius? Well met. What brings you to our camp?
You are Kalibos? Your wife sent me to deliver this package. I think it might be some kind of offering.
Zevxo is a good woman. She's gifted me with a basket fit for Dionysos.
Earthly pleasures? She made it sound like it was a case of life and death.
A deathly hangover, maybe. Boys, we're having a good night. Care to join us, friend?
Are you sure you want your soldiers this intoxicated while in the field?
Oh, I must have misjudged you. Are you not also a Spartan? The only thing we're better at than fighting is drinking.
I see your point. I never say no to good wine and good company.
I expected no less from you.
Co to?
Ochtyli się.
Jo?
Could someone pass my head?
Ja na taki Kassandra?
Ale.
Och, no Kassandra alkoholik.
Tak, wino.
I remember the farmer's field. I do not remember building
To nevím, to neukážali. Trojičky cool.
It was just here when I woke up.
We offer it to the gods for safe passage across the seas. Boys, let's move this down to the beach.
Ah. Ale... Właśnie na to musiał się wsiknąć. Vabbè, pati va này no.哦，还听到了疲累的。Oh, tanto muy amigoles. Ma per che schifo fare qua? Come siamo giri? Ah. Io la persona un di traffico. Io se ne va a cercare oggi, voi. I then. Yeah, I need to just
to a friend that I was a better tactician than Odysseus himself. Today I was proven wrong.
You live to fight another day. Learn from this.
Please, thank my wife for her festive gift.
I don't know if I should thank her or curse her.
Będzie spokój. A, matka tu jest. A, kolik nam to jeszcze zbywa jeden. Dwa.
stay hidden. Magistrate Xanthi told me that you've been having
Crop failure. It's as if Ares herself salted the earth.
How are the crops failing?
Blight. Few plants grow, and the ones that do
Víte,
are
zajímavý?
covered in spots.
Víš, co je zajímavý?
Never let this happen if they were happy. It's when God
Ne, víš, co je zajímavé v té hře?
You show them the light.
Víš, že tam něco není?
Практика.
Ne, truští lidi.
А?
Truští lidi, že nejsou ve hře. Mi neříkej, že tam nikdo není truštý v té době.
Нет, není.
Ne.
Proč?
Já nevím.
Я дивлюсь на графику. На это уделано 3D объекты, уделали пěkný текстуры.
Jo, jako grafika je pěkná, no.
I haven't seen other farms in the area with blighted crops. What could be causing the difference?
The grain grew in
Jestli tenkrát neměli ty McDonaldy, tak nejsou truští. No, že tam nemají megáče, víš? McDonald. Ty nevíš, co to je? McDonald? McDonald? No.
Co to je?
Hamburger.
McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Tak je co? To není McDonald's.
No, mi neříkej, že v té době nebyli truští lidi, že jo? Tam jsou všichni jenom hubený.
Proč ty tak myslíš, co nebyli tlustí lidi?
No, pověď, že v té hře tam nejsou.
No proč tak budou dělat tlustí lidi?
Aby to bylo zajímavější ta hra, ne?
Podívej se na...
Kde se má dívat na ty kostlivce?
Staré obrázky, nebo co dělali художники. Byli tlustí lidi už vždycky. I dávno, i v to, kde byli. I dělali v hamburgerech. Člověk tlustý nie od hamburgerů. Просто не розумієш, protože člověk tlustý, protože špatně metabolism, obměny štěstí, to může být mrkev, jedno budeš jíst a budeš tučný. Chápeš?
No, tak u Američanů to neplatí. Tam se přežívají.
A v Čechy málo tlustých lidí?
To jsou taky truští.
Podívej se, kolik?
My jsme tady truští, ale bídou. No bídou. No všude jsou milionáři a ty, co zbyli, co jsou chudí lidi, to jsme jako v Africe, víš? My jsme jak ty afričtí děti, taky ty truští břicha, hladoví. Na vrchu ve vládě a ty podnikatele a ty milionáři, co tak nenažraní?
Ne, to není. To není.
Je.
Jest člověk, jaký jíst hodně jídla, ale on bude takový malý, chápeš?
Jo, hodně jídla je, ale všechno je drahý, pomalu na to ani nemáš. Každý vybírá, co může, jenom ve slevě. Ano? Tak, budeš pouškodně. Co tady mám zkoumat, nic nevidím tady. Máta. To je jako mátový pole, nebo? To není mátový pole.
Here you go. The herbs you needed.
Fresh is better for my stomach, but since the night, dried is all we have left. The back patch of land is riddled with blight like I've only seen once before. I'll never forget this smell.
The back of the farm. I'll take a look.
A víš, proč je všechno tak drahý, ty potraviny, jo? Že to víš? Ale víš, proč jsou potraviny tak drahý? Aby se tolik lidi nepřežrali.
To ty přemyslil.
Tak vždycky je to tak drahý, aby jsme se nepřežrali.
The earth is stained here. That can't be good for
Nebo
the
auta
soil.
prečo dají? Aby tolik lidí nekupovali auta.
Tanners in Kefalonia
I
do
když si je
something
koupil,
that
tak jsou
smells
zadlužený.
like leather. It can't be good for the soil.
Žijou jenom ve dluhách.
Seems like fire is the only way to make sure of ending this blight.
Tady nenadává za komunistů, ale spala nakažené plodiny. Kde? Já nic nevidím. Jako co mám spálit toto? A tak se jako zesílí, ne? Oblasti mučení. Nevím, co je myšleno, tak. Jak tady to malý, nebo čo? Hele, to je široký pojem, co mám spálit? Ježí, teď čím to lepší tahle. Co mám spálit? Už to vidím konečně, ježišmarja. To nejde ani vidět. To jsou plodiny, to je jaká tráva, ne? Uschla. Jde to nechci spálit. Sláva, ura.
Now I'm beginning to understand Tefta's anger.
Boha, jo.
Mistios.
Kere, your master claims this blight is the will of the gods. What do you think?
Sometimes crops fail. Could be dry soil, could be insects. It's a shame about the donkey. He was more crucial to the farm's success than the master. Or you, for that matter.
How can I make clearing the ground easier?
The hoe I'm using is falling apart. I have to fix the blade every few swings. Something more sturdy would make it go faster.
It's not like you're shackled to this patch of land. What's preventing you from getting a new hoe?
Have you ever been beaten so hard you lose hearing in one of your ears? That's what happened last time I went to market without permission.
Oh, of course. I'll look for one.
Najlíp motiku. Tak. A to nemůže dojít.
Here you go. This should make digging easier.
You're all right for a stranger. Look, the water's tasted like a rusty blade for the past few weeks. Last time I had water like that was when I was downriver from a blacksmith.
Thank you.
Kvůli čemu chutná voda? No, to je taky nápad úvody.
May your journey across the Styx be a more peaceful end than this.
Sami mrtvoli.
Debris might be getting stuck in this net. Maybe the dead man was a fisherman. These don't look like the knife wounds of a man. I'll bet it's the metal from the armor giving the water a bad taste.
Jo, já to tady mám vyklížet. Ještě blízko. Nemám je náhodou spálit, že mi taky dá, že jo, ne? Proč musím být anonymní? No ne, létající vozík.
The diseased crops have been burned, and the river is cleared. That should be the last of the blight.
Oh, you truly are God sent. What was the cause of the rot?
I can see why your Ilotus would anger the meteor.
Yes. You see how they mistreat me and disrespect me? They don't know how good they've got it. I'm glad you were able to strike a modicum of fear and respect into them.
We must all learn to fear and respect the gods. To do otherwise is to risk their wrath.
Tak, jste poslední kolo, doufám, ne? A ešte tu máte pekného.
You are the eagle bearer. Wonderful. Magistrate Xanthi has spoken highly of you.
Very kind of her.
So here's the thing. My children have promising futures, but they refuse to learn and study. They think they know better, but they can't recite a poem to save their lives.
Where do I fit into this?
They've heard of the eagle bearer and worship the ground you walk on. If you related an epic story to them, I'd bet they retain it and impress their tutors.
It's an odd request, but I've been asked to do stranger things. I'll do it.
My children are waiting inside the temple of Dionysus Kolonatas for today's epic story. The subject is Perseus, which they should know well, but seem to forget all when questioned.
I know the story well, of course, but my preferred version may not be what your children expect.
Do not fear. If you need a reminder, there are many relics related to Perseus in the hall adjacent to the temple of Dionysus Kolonatas.
Good to know. Hello, I'm...
The Eagle Bearer. We've heard all about you.
Are you going to tell us a story today? Do we have to listen? We've heard it 100 times.
Yes, that's me. And yes, I'm telling you a story. Gather round and listen, children, while I spin you the yarn of Perseus. Great god of the sea, Poseidon, visited a mortal woman, Sarah, a fisherman's daughter. The god of the sea frolicked with her in the shape of a dolphin, and she knew his love.
Ugh. Is this a kissing story?
Relax, I'm just setting it up. Soon Sarah gave birth to a child. The half-blood hero Perseus.
Perseus' mother's name was Danae, like my sister.
Yeah, and his father was Zeus.
Well, that's true in some versions. Anyway, at some point, baby Perseus fell off a boat and almost drowned. Perseus and his mother Danae were rescued on the island of Seriphos, and Perseus grew up under the care of a kindly fisherman, Dictys.
Lucky them. Did the gods help?
Maybe. Perseus learned to swim and ride and fight, and how to be good and just, even though his father was only a fisherman.
I can do all those things too.
Good for you.
Except swim.
Or be just.
Hush. Now, Dictys' brother was the ruler of the island, but he was not a good man.
He's scum.
The cruel king of Seriphos, Dictys' brother, Polydectes, decided he wanted to marry Danae, for she was still beautiful and noble. But Perseus knows his mother does not want this. Dictys couldn't stop his brother, so it was up to Perseus to interfere and be annoying.
Christos, that's your job.
I would keep the stinky king from marrying you.
The cruel, stinky king became angry. To get rid of Perseus, Polydectes sent him on an impossible quest. Prove yourself a warrior and fetch me a worthy wedding gift, the king said, by killing a great monster.
I knew it! Shh, I knew it too.
Perseus figured out what he needed. The golden fleece of the winged ram. Said to be guarded by a monster who could turn any to stone. Luckily, Perseus was blessed by the gods, and he was guided by Athena's golden-geared owl to the monster's lair.
Athena's golden owl? That's dumb.
Sounds cute. I want one.
And armed with the vorpal sword from mighty Olethros, he faced the snake-necked, large-headed, shaggy-maned, stony-gazed Katovlebas.
No!
Huh?
Perseus avoided the Katovlebas's killing gaze and snicked the sword, lopping off the creature's head.
Ew!
He grabbed the golden fleece and wrapped the Katovlebas's head in it. Then flew back home astride winged Pegasus to save Andromeda, who was about to be eaten by the Kraken. He used the deadly head to turn the Kraken to stone.
Wait, the what? What's a kraken?
Like a giant squid?
Don't you mean the sea monster Ketos?
Pretty sure Homer said, release the Kraken, not release the Ketos.
You just made that up.
Perseus traveled to Argos with his family, and one day competed in the Great Athletic Games. He hurled the discus, and his throw was so great that it shot into the stands and struck King Acrisius. So doing, Perseus killed his grandfather and fulfilled the prophecy.
Hurrah! You can't escape your fate.
In the end, Perseus and Andromeda settled in Mycenae as king and queen, and had 7 sons and 2 daughters, the Perside.
Wow, that was so wrong and so boring.
You are a sticky storyteller, and that story was poop!
I am sorry for your audience, Eagle Bearer. Though from what I heard, it did sound like you deviated somewhat from the traditional tale.
Apologies.
Όταν ηλικιωθώ, πειρατή
Wow.
Thank you for aiding all of us in Pitana. Stories of you will live amongst us for many years.
I help where I can, but thank you.
A reward for all your help.
No jo, a já s tím úkolem. Když to nemůžu. Počkej, jak se vyvine tvůj odkaz. Jaký odkaz? S tím z východu, kapitola odkazu. Tak to je divné. Nevím, to je na dlouho. Nechápu. To je všechno tak divné. Já mám taky úkoly ještě. A budu muset asi všechny úkoly. Tak.
What seems to be the problem?
Serious unrest in Caledonia, Miss Dios. The guards and merchants are at each other's throats.
The guards are here to serve the locals. What's got them riled up?
Taxes. The merchants refuse to pay increased taxes, and the guards all too gleefully extract them. Their captain, Diocles, is more a bandit than a guard. This unrest is bad for business. I need you to quiet some of the outbursts around Caledonia.
Power-mad captain? Civil unrest? Sounds like serious work.
Which would be seriously rewarding. I have precious gems which I'm sure would appeal to someone such as yourself.
I'd be happy to help.
Good. that you will find the areas of tension around the Agora, the Eastern Market, and the docks. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Should I use any means necessary to end this unrest?
Ever the Misthios, where a blade is the answer to all things. Yes, one way to quell the unrest is to kill everyone involved. But sometimes, simply talking will yield the best results.
If the cause of all this is increased taxes, wouldn't it be easier to lower them?
Don't you know all of the Greek world is at war? War is expensive, and Kydonia needs fleets. She needs armies. We cannot be left defenseless.
You mentioned the guard captain, Diocles. Who is he?
Not a man of the people, Misthios. It's at his encouragement the guards put so much pressure on the merchants.
I've heard everything I need to hear.
Do what you must to bring order, but watch your back. There are people who seek to benefit from this civil unrest. And we're counting on you, Misthios.
And did your dog of a husband stop when we begged him to stop destroying our goods?
Take it up with him then, or the military! Please, leave us alone!
What is this?
Justice, Misthios!
That doesn't sound like justice to me.
Why do you care? These are the families of the guards who beat us and harass us. This is what they deserve. These increased taxes are ridiculous. They choke the very life out of us. We must stand. We must fight.
There's no need for violence. We can talk this over.
Huh? They've smashed our wares. They've beaten us.
They have, yes. And maybe they should pay. But this family has done nothing. This child has done nothing. They're innocent.
But a lesson must be learned. We must teach them not to mess with us.
This is not the way.
They paid you off, didn't they? You work for them. Have it your way, Misthios. The woman and her child will not be harmed, but we're not done with you. We have our own scary mercenaries.
We have every right if you don't pay your taxes like you're supposed to.
You must be mad if you think we're going to cough up even more drachmi for the military.
You test my patience, old man. Move away. These goods are due for confiscation.
You can't do this. What Malacca city is this? Where the guards prey on their own people.
It's simple. You avoid your taxes, we take your stuff. Now, step away.
Or what?
Misthios, please. Talk some sense into these idiots. If we aren't allowed to continue doing our business, the economy of Kydonia will fall to ruin.
This does not concern you, Misthios. This is the law of the land. If they give up the goods, all will end well.
Laws are for the weak. People should live freely. These merchants won't pay you a single drachmi.
You will regret this. Kill them, Misthios!
Stop! Die! Give up!
Malaka. What happened here? Looks like Captain Diocles denied me my payment. And you must be Diocles.
Look at this! What's the matter if you don't use it there? It's going to cost you. Get it out!
Smörjde jag slipper vara med.
At least the captain had the decency to keep my gems on him. Never stand between a mistress and her payday.
Jag ska jobba då, jag ska nå ja. Happy. Pojebam ci, pojebam. Cze?
Nic. Co tego nie podziło?
Co zaś?
Dlaczego tego nie podziło?
이거마 됐어마. 이거. Чего требуешь, мадам? Это нахрен. Так, что там? Jako na jídlo? Jo, ty máš 2? Jabko.
Ne, jak ty bramboru 2 kusy.
Sama říká, že je to nezdravý.
A ty mi říkal, co zdraví, já ti nevěřím.
Tak člověk potřebuje skrb. No. Tak já musím dojíst tu dortu. Já dlouho nevidím. No, a mě to bude vonet, já budu chtít taky.
Брамбору? А ты, может, такой не будешь есть. Я хочу ее, она не будет твоей.
Ne? Bude česnekem nebo co?
Ne. S maslem, s olejem.
Nebude ti špatné? Tak si...
И она будет в микроволновке, ее сварим.
No, tak si udej bramboru.
А ты будешь?
No. Než taky ta buchta. A já to mám tady ty čipsy a rasídy, orechy. Ty ženský by jenom fuj zjeli. To je pořád potřeba tady do toho.
What did you say?
Something happened to your shipment?
Huh?
Did something happen to your shipment?
Yes, idiots happened. They dropped it and shattered my obsidian glass.
You were carrying it too?
Did you say something, whelp?
I said, curse those glass.
Ten nejdivější příběh, nejdivější a divnej. Ten asasín je tak divnej. A uděláme to, ne?
I'll get you your...
What? Is that a yes? Did she say?
She sure did, boss. Idiot.
Wonderful! My apprentice here will tell you where to find the obsidian.
Thanks for doing this, else he wouldn't have shut up. There are stashes of the stuff in the Temple of Britomartis and the sunken ruins. If you have any questions, point them at me. I've had enough of his booming voice for one day. These ruins you mentioned, where are they? The sunken ruins are on the west coast of Nasera. Fair warning, though, they're infested with sarks. I've already been there. There wasn't much obsidian. Oh, that's not good. But at least you got whatever was there. Tell me where to find it. The Temple of Britomartis is northwest of Kidonia, but there are guards roaming about. Be careful. That temple has been ransacked. The obsidian is gone. I take it you saw to that person. What's wrong with him? Where would you like me to begin? He spent all his life in front of the forge. He can barely hear a thing. What?
Я с тебя смеюсь. Я ты же как, ага, мне будет такие вони, я буду такие птички. Вы маленький. Не будет то вони, я буду таких ты брамбору. Я буду маленький. Ой, златичко, так я тебе про тебя всех не можу отдать своє. Я про тебе не складаю.
Jolinka má. Podej mi to. Vestu ze skříne. Vestu. Zima. Jsme taky podchladěný.
Wonderful! Return quickly, Mistios.
Please hurry. My ears can't take any more.
Spečivý kožíšek. Tak nemusí být taky venku. Tak. Doneš kovárky obsidiánový.
Here's your obsidian glass. Excellently done, Miss Theos. She got the stuff.
Kdy máš tam? Vytíváš. Nejsem. Já. Nani. Ne, to ještě týdá. To ještě týdá, jenom. Tak my se neodemčila ta dojčičko, nechápu proč. Ne. No, že to má jako znamená tady dole. No počkej, než se vymění tu odkaž, jaký odkaž? Když se musím podívat na internet, že to dělá hovadný. Ještě nějaký úkoly? Herní to skryt dokonce. Nechápu. Buď se blbej já nebo táhle. No proč je označeno takhle, tam to jiné? Nechápu. Tam je to vysvětlí, proč? No, to teda nevím, teda. Tak se musel podívat na internet. A zde taky klopa mám hotový, no. Tak no. Nevím, takový to hotový, nevím, co mi... Proč je to tak blbý. Nevím. Nechápu. No nic. Uděláme to jako úplný konec. Úkol odkazy vztahující, pevno to nevím, jaký odkaz musíme plnit čepele. Když jsem vyvíjel rukou, padly už množí spolkující, ale hlad předkům. Větší plány, počkej. Vyvine, jak vyvinout? Ale všechno hotový, tak já nevím. Je všechno hotový, tak. Musím něco najít, nebo já nevím. Tabulka pokladů, já vím. To je všechno takový, nevím. Myslí o poslední odkaz. Nevím, takhle jsem to dohrál, no. Nic moc teda, no. Nechápu. No, tak to je konec.